Hello LLM and doctoral students. This YouTube lecture will address some of the functionality of TWEN to answer some of the questions that have been asked in class and through telephone calls. We've already covered in the other two lectures where I get support in training, online training and e-courses, as well as we've covered the syllabus and calendar from the first day of course. And in the induction seminars, the 2-hour induction seminars we ran last week for all the 63 students this semester, we answered some of those questions. But let me refocus on web links, on email options. Make sure that everyone's posted their social bios. The posting of lectures in the career matrices, not live lectures, but video lectures of 1 to 2 hours streaming long, as well as just to make sure that we all understand what a discussion forum is, week 1 through week 16 we see here. Okay. Now, in the web links, as the course progresses over the 16 weeks of each course, generally speaking, teachers will have posted links, by example, to the books that are required for the course, such as teachinglaw.com in this course, published by Walters Kluwer Aspen. There also are links perhaps to databases, this one using the virtual private network for treaties, as well as links such as looking at the Lexis link. It opens up another video lecture on how to access Marshall Langer's books and Walter Diamond's books on the subject of offshore financial centers. There are different links to our virtual private network, accessing the law library and the law library databases, as well as to citation standards and lectures, video lectures on how distance and online learning works for those of you who have been out of school for 20 plus years because you're running a company, because you're the general counsel for a large multinational, because you're the managing partner of the firm. You just haven't had time to catch up with the younger crowd. You've been out of school for 20, 25 years, 30 years. And these lectures will explore some of the functionality of online learning in general and help you through that initial hurdle in the first few weeks. Now, under email options here in TWEN, you'll see your other class members, and all you have to do is click on who you want to email, or all of them, or all course participants, by example. And or if you email on, by example, the professor's name, we generate an email by clicking on that button at the bottom part of the screen. And it's the same thing as sending an email from any online program. You can add, delete an attachment. You can CC it, type in your subject matter in your message. You'll send your email. It'll send you a confirmation that you've sent it. By example, subject, I'm sending this to myself. Test. Test. I could, if I wanted, add an attachment. I'm not going to. Then I'm going to hit the send email button here, and we're going to see on my screen that it's confirmed the message that was sent. Social bios. I'm sure that everyone has now posted their social bios, both here within the TWEN software, courseware for Thesis 1, as well as on Facebook. Obviously, you're posting your whole social bio on Facebook. You're asked to build a profile so you can be in touch and network with your other students, as well as with students in the program in general who are maybe second year, as well as the past alumni, of which we have over 500. Under career matrices, under the career development program that we run during your time in the program and afterwards, by example, lectures that that will help and assist with the live lectures that we do. So by example, our server, and you would watch the benefits of the LIMP program, which is under the Career Services lecture series, and this is the date of that lecture that you're going to be looking for. That'll be covered in a different YouTube video as well as in your classroom. If we look at the lecture that'll be discussed in week 6, how to get a career in tax and finance law, by example. So you'll go watch this streaming lecture that was recorded on this date. Then we'll have live lectures, of course, where we're going to be discussing your specific career matrices and case studies and so forth, as well as discussing interviews, jobs, and additional information. You'll need to, of course, read the 50-60 page PDF book that we've written called your Career Services Text, because it describes our process of the career matrix and research for that very detailed. Finally, you'll see under some of the weekly lectures that we've posted, perhaps it says to go to the Career Matrix link and that forum and listen to that lecture. We'll have lecture notes like on, in this case, IRAC. Most of you know IRACing, but not all the foreign lawyers. Most foreign lawyers do not get taught issue, rule, application, conclusion, and having that apply. In this one, we also discuss how to access Butterworths and what Butterworths look like and where to find the Caribbean case law for that. We have exercises to be done and so forth. In this, of course, week 2, we have the live lectures themselves, which you'll use your calendar. For those of you who need to brush up, and sometimes you're actually required, you need to go to the Cali lessons, the Cali quizzes, and there's hundreds of the Cali quizzes, but we tell you specifically by title which ones you must complete, and your score is automatically recorded in the grade book here in the classroom. Well, I thank you very kindly, and we will see you in our live class.